guys, Papago. They actually sent me this dash cam to do an honest and
The camera itself is right here, and as you can see, so right now we're just about 2 1/8 inches wide, and without the mount we're about 2.5 inches, and thickness with the lens and everything in, we're about 1 1/8 inches. So that's a pretty small camera to be dealing with, and especially with all the features that it has packed in, right? So, I mean, it's got the nice LCD screen in it. That's a really nice feature to have. You got your power button here, micro SD slot there. Bottom, you got your serial number, the model number and stuff. Emergency file button, up, down, going through the menus, okay. Everything's on the front, it's really nice. On the side here, you got your USB, so it's a power in. And a reset button, that's always good to have, and it's really handy. On top, it uses a T-slot, so that's a nice, really easy mount to get used to for sliding the camera on and off. So I'll show you some of the other stuff that it comes with. Move the camera aside there, and okay, so power cord. So power cord uses a USB style, and it will plug into 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter. So that just goes in there, and you got tons of cord here. You'll be able to wire a semi truck with this, and so it's at a 90-degree angle, which is really super nice because you'll be able to take this camera, install the power cord, and now you got your wire going up back towards your headliner, which is where you want it. So all you'll see is just a little piece of wire sticking down, and that's perfect for a nice clean dash cam install. It also has these few new little features. So it comes with this USB to micro USB cord. So this would be, you take the camera in, or if you have a laptop or whatever in your car, truck, you can plug it in the same port, plug it into your computer, download your files off the micro SD card that way. You can also download the app, which is on the side of the box here. They call it the PAPAGO Cam On app, and it's available in the Google Play Store. I don't see anything for Apple or iPhones, but it will work on Android. And the way this works is this part here will plug into the bottom of your phone, and then this part will plug into the power cord over here, which is plugged into the camera. That allows you to access your files that are on the micro SD card and view them on your phone or tablet with the app. It also comes, this is nice, it comes with an 8 GB Class 10 ADATA micro SD card with the adapter. Now, that's included in the kit. So when you buy this kit, you've got everything you need to get up and running right away. Just plug it in and go. The thing to have. It has a suction cup mount. Right, so then this one, very easy to use. Just slide it over, that locks it. That suctions it to the window. Back the other way, releases the suction. And you got a thumb screw here, you can tighten that up. Rotate this. This whole piece actually turns once you have the camera on, so you can have it up against the windshield and swivel it and rotate it back and forth. So it comes with that. It also comes with an adhesive pad mount system, same thing. It's got the T-slot, it's got the thumb screw here, and this part rotates. So this just allows you to get into like a tighter area. Maybe you don't want to have a big suction cup showing that you've got a dash cam, so you can have this. You can hide it away a little bit nicer. So I'll just show you how these things go together. So it's got the T. You can see the T slot there, and the T slot on here. You just take this, put it together, slide it over. We're going to get into the menu system on the PAPAGO GoSafe 535. And we're going to see what this camera is all about. So I've got power hooked up right now. Before you actually power up the system, before you can get into your menus and all that, you actually have to have the micro SD card installed. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that right now. There you go. Nice little jingle. And there you go, right away. So as soon as it gets power, it starts recording. You can see here, these little icons correspond to your buttons down below. So if you want to get into the settings, so the little gear, press that. And there you go, now you're into it, right? So you use your up and down to select, and then once whatever's highlighted, you hit OK, and that goes into it, right? So we've got record mode highlighted, so say OK. So now it's automatic recording, or you can have monitoring or motion detection. So, this thing here, driving safety, but we'll go into that menu. So it's got the calibration, stop sign recognition, stop and go, and driver fatigue. I believe that's it. Oh, and light reminder. This stop sign recognition, pretty much it's saying it can recognize the stop sign and it'll beep telling you that there's a stop sign. Stop and go. So this one is watching the vehicle in front of you. When it starts driving away, say you're not really paying attention, this camera will beep at you to tell you to get going. Again, it's something. Driver fatigue alarm. This one will beep and get on to kind of wake you up, so you can have it setting, 30 minutes at a beep, make noises, and after an hour to do the same thing, or 2 hours, or you can have it off. And the light reminder is, say you go into a tunnel and it's dark and you don't have your headlights on, the camera will be like, oh, there's not enough light, it'll beep and put a symbol up on the screen. Volume, this is for the microphone sensitivity. Microphone, you can have that recording on or off. So as you can see, like, I haven't even really used this camera at all, and navigating through the menu, super simple. EV is the exposure value. So if you find your picture is too dark or too light, you can go through here and this bump auto record. So this is your G-force sensor, and they're just calling it something else. And date and time, so this is where you can go in. You can set up your date and time. And there's no GPS on this unit, so you're gonna have to do that. Daylight savings time, you can have it on or off. And screensaver, so you don't have to look at this all the time. You can have this set up after 3 minutes, the screen will go black, but it's still recording. We'll do that. Power on off sound, so like when it starts up it plays a little tune, when it shuts off it does the same thing. You can have that on or off. Video stamp, so that's like the watermark that you have at the bottom telling your date and time. So that's always a good thing to have that on. It's your evidence, right? You want to keep that on. And language, you can go in here and you can select, and here you can go into your format your memory card. You say OK, and it tells you everything's going to be deleted if you do this. You say OK, and there it's done, right? So then it automatically goes right back into recording. Format warning, you can go in here and say OK, you want to do that. So every 15 days the camera will be like, hey, you should be formatting your card right now. And these are just the default settings, and the version that this camera is right now is, there you go.
I guess the ideal spot is, for me, about here. So anywhere around the rear view mirror is good. Kind of up in here you want to mount, and then the camera would just be sitting somewhere down about here. So we'll try that. We'll see how we can get it mounted up nice. So for this test, we're going to just go off of this one. This one's got power all the time. As you can see, as soon as we plug in, when the little blue light comes on. So right now we got power. I have the 8GB memory card installed already. We'll just go ahead and power this up. So for the test, I think I'm just going to keep it right here. Just because it's easy, as being the driver, I can easily see the camera, and I want to be able to see all the functions and stuff. Wiring wise, being it's just a test, I'm just going to go like this around the rearview mirror once, just to hold the wire. If you're going to do a nice clean install, It's super easy, guys. You don't need to pay or, you know, be afraid to do this. It's the simplest thing. Underneath your headliner here, there's a space. You just take this wire, leave just a little bit of slack on it, just something like that, right? That's all you need. And you just tuck it all the way along your headliner till you get to this point. And you just push here, you'll get a space. Every vehicle's the same. You'll always get this space. Come along here, around, down between the weather stripping, all the way down, around. You go underneath, and then you come up to your cigarette lighter. It's super easy.